This really shouldn't come as a surprise, but there was nothing new when this patch update went live today for Mortal Kombat 1 in terms of actual content. Funny enough, if I'm not mistaken, you didn't even need to update your game. It was a hotfix. Launch MK1 and all of these balance patch changes are they're live. They've been live for a couple of hours. I want to say it went live 8 a.m. Central. So yeah. Hey, what's up? Your boy Dynasty back at it again with a quick Mortal Kombat 1 video. Also, we'll be discussing the McFarlane toys because pre-orders are live and they're already sold out on Amazon. They're not sold out yet on Walmart.com. As far as I know, GameStop is still taking pre-orders. We got the pricing details for the singles and for the double packs, so I'm gonna discuss that as well. But I guess for the most part, to kick this off, yeah, man, this game's done. Like, they told us months ago they were not going to give us any new content whatsoever, and if they were going to go back on their word, I do think that the patch that launched today would have been downloadable. It wasn't, like I just said, and legit, all you got for the most part was a bunch of minor buffs and nerfs. Now, the full patch notes, I believe, features more details in regards to, like, the cameo characters who got buffed and nerfed. Though I want to say a few times throughout the 7-minute video they posted and I shared last night on their official X account, showcases a couple of those cameo fighters. I don't think it's all of it for the most part. They were kind of focused on like the main roster side of things. So I'm going to do a quick deep dive into like the cameo character changes just because, again, I feel like you only get like a third of that showcased in this video. Then after that, going to do a deep dive into the McFarlane toys situation all morning long. A lot of you guys have been letting me know you managed to snag a couple of them. Some of you guys are upset because Amazon sold out, so it's a shit show. I told you in my video from last night it was going to be a shit show, and sure enough, it's been a shit show. Before we break all this new stuff down, I'm going to use air quotes, new stuff in Mortal Kombat 1 down. You guys do know the drill. It takes you a second. Drop a like on the video, because without you, these MK1 videos don't happen. And without further ado, let's talk about the, not final, but almost final, Mortal Kombat 1 balance patch. So first things first, when this went live earlier in the morning, Ice Cream came out and said, no update required, and said, as expected, the game files are dry and empty. No changes in terms of skins or new features, as people were hoping. Expect just character balance changes in the future. Yeah, again, this was really going to be the final time to see if indeed it was gonna not get any more type of new content, features, quality of life stuff. It didn't. They didn't even add online rooms and lobbies. And we're probably gonna get like a single patch. One more patch, if that, after this, because again, I believe there's still 1 or 2 pro comp events taking place. So yeah, man, to think that this entire game's life cycle went on without us getting any online rooms and lobbies. I don't understand the point of Ed Boon asking almost, I think it's been like 9 months ago, about things that we want to see added in Mortal Kombat. Like, that was like one of the most requested things in the replies. Rooms. Can you believe back on the PS2 on Mortal Kombat Deception Online, you could create rooms in that game? Funny enough. So yeah, Interloco, Thinny have not really said if they found anything because there's nothing to be found either. The files are dry. There's nothing left for you. Now, in regards to the actual patch notes, again, I'm going to just kind of only showcase the cameo changes. And do keep in mind, I'll have all this stuff linked down below in case you actually want to read it for yourself, because I could read all of this. It's not too much, but for the most part, a lot of it was already showcased in their trailer that dropped last night. Cameo fighters. Okay, here we go. Frost cameo, Ice Crash now has 23 frames of invulnerability on Wake Up from 11, so buffed. Darius cameo, the last hit of Twister Kicks, is no longer more negative when flawless blocked. Twister Kicks now has 29 frames of invulnerability on Wake Up. Jax's cameo adjusted the hit region of Ground Pound, resulting in significantly increased range. Nice little buff. Fix rare issue that could cause Ground Pound to work improperly if an opponent, Shang was interrupted out of cameo copy. As for Goro's cameo, Rearranger forward throw now does 150 damage up from 110, so Goro got buffed. Striker cameo. Low grenade toss, high grenade toss, and full auto refill rates increased after use. Again, a lot of these cameos got the buff. Striker got the buff. He's got Bandolier Pro on and MK1 moving forward. Scorpion cameo. Hellblade's refill rate slightly increased after use. Hellblades recover 3 frames faster on block. Again, another buff. Sub-Zero cameo. Holy shit. I mentioned it last night. Any changes to sub on the main roster? Sadly, no. The cameo, though, Arctic Armor can now absorb infinite hits! Up from 4. That's kind of OP. Maybe cameo sub is the new meta. Cold Shoulder now has 23 frames of invulnerability on Wake Up from 11. So yeah, I guess technically my boy got buffed. I don't use Sub-Zero cameo, but if I did, this would make me happy. I don't play this game anymore. But if I did, I'm sure I'd be jumping for joy. Maybe it's worth diving in, guys. Maybe. Movado cameo. Best feet forward in Nindrop refill rates decreased after use. RIP. Tremor cameo. When Tremor is interrupted by an attack, he now has a 10-second cooldown. Was 3 seconds, 6 seconds for moves. So, RIP, RIP, RIP. So, some buffs, some nerfs again. I'll have all these official patch notes linked in the description down below if you guys want to see it for yourself, because again, I do think most of this stuff was featured in that video they uploaded, but in case it wasn't, there you go. This is all you get. And what seems to be the second to last Mortal Kombat 1 patch ever, this is it. Boom. Not even a patch, a hotfix. Why'd they even call it a patch if it's a hotfix? Because technically it was. You didn't have to download anything. Some of you guys that are still playing this, enjoy this, because I know for me, like, the ship sailed back when KP3 got confirmed to not be happening, and then once they came out and said, no more content, I believe them, and sure enough, no more content. So yeah, there you go. There's your deep dive into everything August hotfix. Now, I told you guys, it's been sold out everywhere, the Todd McFarlane figures. Thankfully, though, at Walmart, you can still pre-order. The release date is September 15th. 70 bucks for the double pack. Why couldn't it be 60? Why are you charging me that little bit more? Liu Kang one as well is going to be $29.99. Here's another look at the actual box using the classic arts. Try to pre-order from Walmart if you have no luck on the McFarlane website, on Amazon. Again, GameStop apparently is still taking pre-orders. And in case you don't believe me, this is what happens if you go over to Amazon. Currently unavailable. Yeah, I don't even know when this went live, but it's gone. It's completely gone. Now, somebody did tell me on X that apparently if you pre-order the ones that are up for grabs on McFarlane, you get a significant discount if you order every single, like, literal single one of them. Like, all the singles. I don't know if there's a discount for the double being added. So, be on the lookout for that, but I don't think that Katana's on there. I think Katana is only in stores at, like, a GameStop and Target. So, I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. And all morning, I've just kept sharing more and more of these images. Now, this is the box for the double pack, which I think does not look too shabby. Yeah, look at the back, dude. Woo! The combat zones, the pit 2 and the portal. Hornbuckle! And Blaze! Shadow Priest. Yeah, so all morning, man, finally, there's been a bunch of new high-quality images being shared everywhere. I think this might be a new one for Scorpion right here. Farland Toys, 30 bucks. Yeah, sold out. Entertainment Earth, Best Buy, and Walmart, guys. Check that out if you're actually willing to fight to get one of these in your collection. And a lot of these new press images are just so good. Like, look at this. Yeah, people saying that McFarlane makes bad quality, you are fucking smoking some Kami Dogu or something, bro. Like, this looks amazing. For 30 bucks, dude. Look at this. For 30 bucks? That ain't bad, dude. Yeah. The double pack. I'm not, you know, a diehard Melina fan. She's probably my favorite woman in the franchise, up there with, like, Natara. I don't know, man. It's tempting. It's really tempting just because I like this Sub-Zero a lot better because he has, like, the icy arms. Gotta find this. I'm gonna see if GameStop will let me pre-order this. And like I said, pre-order now. Walmart. So yeah, Walmart has the double pack. Just showed you that earlier. Look at that, doing the classic victory pose with Sub-Zero dead behind her. Oh, fuck. I said it last time. A face only a mother could love. Sindel, it's your little girl. But they look awesome. They really do. I'm just glad to see that we're getting some type of Mortal Kombat figures that aren't gonna cost you 200 bucks. Katana looks so good. Again, this is gonna be the Platinum Edition, which I guess is why it's so hard to get a hold of. I feel bad for some of you guys out of the country as well. A lot of Canadians I'm seeing are also struggling to order this. So if you're in the UK and stuff, good luck, my man. Good luck. I can only imagine it's gonna be worse. But guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Seems like this is gonna be not the final, because Boone said it won't be. One of the final. I think this is probably the second to last patch we get for this game, and the response to the announcement this morning at 8 in the morning seems like this patch came 18 months too late. Sneak peek, and it's literally all the patch notes. You guys are doing this to yourselves. People still want main roster tag team mode. Still, almost 2 years. Nope. Nobody wants to jump in. Minimum effort. Game is still a disappointment. No Shao mid. Lube buff is useless. So, you mean frame changes that require 0 update? Yeah. That's the state of Mortal Kombat, guys. That's the state of it, which is why, again, I've just been having a blast talking about the Legacy Collection and the movie. Because this shit just breaks my heart. I'm gonna be real. But anyways, what do y'all think of the hotfix bounce patch for August 2025? Mortal Kombat 1. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you manage to snag one of these action figures? If so, where and which? How much did you pay? Down below, let me know. Till next time, been your host, Ben Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.